President Xi Jinping has thanked former U.S. Secretary of State Henry Kissinger for contributing to the normalization of ties between their countries. Kissinger, in turn, says relations between China and the United States are crucial for world peace. Chloe Fang reports.
It was the first known meeting between President Xi Jinping and former U.S. Secretary of State Henry Kissinger in Beijing in over 3 years. The president noted that 100-year-old Kissinger traveled to China over 100 times. It was at the Diaoyutai State Guest House in July, 52 years ago, that the American met then Premier Zhou Enlai, paving the way for President Richard Nixon to visit China and normalize Sino-U.S. relations. She described those events as a turning point that changed the world. Chinese people value friendship and will never forget our old friend and your historic contribution to promoting the development of China-U.S. relations, she told Kissinger.
The relations between our two countries would be central to the peace in the world and to the progress of our society.
U.S. State Department spokesman Matthew Miller said Kissinger was not representing the U.S. government. The South China Morning Post, quoting sources, said the elder statesman hopes to get a better understanding of the thinking among China's leaders and will convey his impressions with Washington on his return home. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken and Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen were sent on fence-mending missions recently, and Commerce Secretary Gina Raimondo may be next. Blinken met Xi, but other U.S. visitors did not. There is speculation that Kissinger is acting as a back channel to reopen substantive dialogue on sensitive areas such as defense between China and the U.S. after relations plunged when former U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi visited Taiwan last August. Chloe Fang, HKIBC.